crowded garage. I'm really glad you're here. A place where we can laugh and talk and days are filled with cheer. The clouds and sun may come and go, but one thing's always clear. Welcome back, my friend. You know I'm really glad you're here. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, my friends. I am really glad you're here. I want to welcome you to live stream number 87. It's October 10th, 2022. And, well, let me just first start off by wishing our Canadian friends happy Thanksgiving. I only learned, last year that Canada had a Thanksgiving in October. Anyway, enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving. And folks are celebrating Columbus Day. Folks are celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day today. So a lot of things going on. So whatever you're celebrating today, happy day to you. It was a work day for me. I didn't get the day off for any of those things, but that's okay. That's all right. Well, as I said, it's live stream number 87. And as you saw in the thumbnail, I thought tonight I would talk a little bit about YouTube. We did this once before, and it was really well received. A lot of people enjoyed it, and it was sort of geared toward YouTube content creators, but a lot of folks like to know what's happening behind the scenes, how we create these videos, what goes into it. And so if you're interested at all in that, please stick around. And also, we'll be doing a sticker giveaway as usual. So couple things to start out with tonight. Of course, if it's your first time here, first time live stream, first time joining us on a live stream, make sure you say hi in the comments. We'd like to welcome you here tonight. Also, let me know how you found the live stream. Was it Facebook? Was it YouTube? Was it TikTok? Was it Instagram? What brought you to the channel? Basically, I'd like to know that, because we're expanding and putting content on all of those platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Having fun with all of it, really. YouTube is our main platform here. That's where the long form content is. And at any rate, it's fun just to be out there. So wherever you're watching from tonight, well, you're either watching from YouTube or from Facebook, because we're live streaming to both of those platforms. Can't live stream to Instagram or TikTok simultaneously with this software. We are live streaming to what's the other one called? Twitch. I forgot. Twitch is just like the forgotten child back there. But since I can live stream to multiple platforms, I have a stream going out on Twitch too. But it doesn't really do anything. But we're out there anyway. So I already talked about what we're going to talk about tonight, which is video gear and a little more nuts and bolts. Last time we talked about how to start a YouTube channel. If you're interested in putting together a YouTube channel, try to really encourage you to do that, and kind of gave some advice, really just based on my own experience, but what I learned about naming your channel, about promoting your channel. Sort of just little things I learned about putting content out there. And I didn't really have time last time to really get into the details about video and editing and some of that. So that's kind of what I want to focus on tonight. I'm hoping that you'll ask some questions in the live chat, whether you're a content creator or a content consumer. I hope that you'll participate in this, because I, don't really have an agenda or anything planned. I just thought, let's talk about this. We're pretty good at just kind of winging it, you and me together, just Q&A kind of thing and whatnot. So that's what I thought we'd do. Now, normally, if you're new to the channel, and you're probably not, but if you are, we talk about tractors and gardening and projects, life in the country, outdoor projects. People, other content creators do a lot of firewood processing. I don't do much of that. We do have a log splitter here, and like to do some of that, but certainly the Kubota compact tractor that I use on the property, that's featured in a lot of the videos. I just made a video last 2 days ago, mounting the Artilian toolbar on the back of my tractor. Really handy device. If you have a tractor, you'll know that there's really no place to put anything on that thing. You've got the bucket, but there's no storage anywhere. It might come with a little dinky toolbox on the back, but I was doing some work over the summer and I didn't have a place to put my lunchbox. I had to strap it to the seat with bungee cords and whatnot. So this Artilian toolbar is pretty neat. You can get, of course, it's modular like all their equipment, but you can get a rack to put anything in, extra fuel cans, chainsaw, all that good stuff. So pretty neat stuff. So I'm excited to have a place. And actually, for those of you who are content creators like myself, you don't even have a place to put extra camera gear. You might have a camera bag or something. So that's great to just be able to throw that on the back and have a place to put it. Uh, so that's just an example of some of the videos that I create here. Uh, let's take a look at some comments to get started with, so I can welcome you here tonight because there are a ton here. So forgive me if I miss your comment or your question. And by the way, um, when we get into questions, uh, again, this is for folks who are kind of new to the channel. But if you post a question in the live chat, start out with the word question followed by your question, just like you see on the screen there. Question followed by your question. Some people say comment followed by a comment, but uh, this format works pretty well. That I'll see it, where folks in the live chat will see it as well. So that's the formula that we use here. So I do want to welcome Chevhead Ed, who was the first one here tonight. Good to see you, and then David from RCAF Polar Express. I know you just put a video out the other day, David. Another content creator, David. Happy Thanksgiving to you up there in Canada. And who else did I see here? Well, I see a lot of people. Phil here from Peterson Farms of Little Nashville. And Chris is here, as well as John Ritter, who's leaving next Monday for the Equip Expo. That's really exciting. I wish I was going to that. I just didn't really know about it until recently, and something I should plan for next week or next next time, next year, whatever. I'm seeing a lot of YouTube content creators posting that they're going to be there, so that's exciting. Neat time for folks to get together and meet in person, which we rarely get to do because we're all over the place. So that's exciting. If you're going to that Equip Expo, make sure you look up John Ritter at the Artilian booth. He's going to be there for a meet and greet, and of course he'll be walking the floor, I'm sure, catching video of all the neat and new offerings by manufacturers and whatnot. So Woodster 300 is here, and so is Just Cade's Day Farm. I can't name them all. How you doing there, Gary? I'm going to check my phone to make sure that I'm not getting a message about a technical issue. Nope, it's something else. So now the phone has been silenced, and I can tell that I've got audio going out. So we're all good. We're all good. David's here from Pale Horse Outdoors. How are you, David? It's good to see you. And Manisto Key, Mark, Gus, Margaret, hello from New Jersey. Thank you. Heard about the channel through your neighbor. Good. Must be a good neighbor. They're the best kind of neighbors. And Mike Ross is here. Ross, what are you doing, man? I know you have dinner tonight. You sneaking out for a live stream. Everybody's at the dinner table saying, "Where's Ross? We will need to cut this turkey." So, all right. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hey, how about that video that Ross put out last week with all his celebrations for the 1,000 subscribers? It was so neat to see so many fellow content creators giving Ross encouragement and congratulations. That was really fun to watch, Ross. So thanks for sharing that. If you haven't watched that, check it out on Ross on the Land. So, all right. Well, let's see. So we have quite a few content creators here. I named off a few of them, but many of you are fellow content creators. So I'm hoping that if we see some questions about anything technical, that you'll help me out, because there are so many different ways to accomplish what you want to do, and I think that would be a great starting point. That if first of all, if you're considering starting a YouTube channel or TikTok account or Facebook, anything where you're creating content, uh, first thing I want to say is do it. Just do it. If you feel that passion in your belly that you want to share something and do it, don't wait. Well, don't wait thinking that there's going to be a better time or that you've somehow missed the boat and it's too late to start now. It's not too late to start. Doesn't matter how old you are. I was in my 50s when I started doing this a couple years ago, and I still am. But that feels kind of old for somebody starting out with YouTube. You see, YouTube seems like generally it always seemed like such a young person thing, but there are a lot of uh, mature YouTube content creators out there. So don't think it's too late ever. I mean, you could be 80 years old and start your YouTube channel. So just want to encourage you to do that. And it is a lot of work. You have to prepare for that. Now you can start a channel. All you need is a Gmail account, which also gives you a YouTube account. With that, you can click the upload button. You can upload a video immediately to there. Uh, But if you are serious about YouTube, where if you want to kind of grow a channel and get your message out, then you do have to be committed to it. So it is time consuming, and it is like running a business. Even if it's not like, even to me, even if it's not like the business end of things as far as bookkeeping and all that stuff with a business, it's like running a business as far as promoting it, being dedicated to it. Uh, Basically going to work. It's not going to be every day unless you can do this full time, but maybe it'll be every Saturday. Maybe it'll be every Sunday. But there'll be time that you have to dedicate to it, and you do kind of run it like a business. You brand it, you promote it, you make stickers for your channel. Um, but beyond that, you can start uploading immediately, and and no matter how you feel about it, whether you feel funny doing it, uh, again, if you feel the urge in there, listen to that urge and just do it. Um, I agree with John here. YouTube is a lot of fun. It's too bad my day job uh, gets in the way. Yes, a lot of us feel that way, John. I'm with you. I have a day job. It's a great job. Love the job. Um, but it would be fun to do YouTube full time, and you can get there. People do it all the time. We saw, remember Mike Morgan was a guest here on the live stream last year or so. We ought to have him back. We talked to Mike Morgan within the month after he quit his day job and went full time YouTube. He was uh, he was doing YouTube on the in the evenings and on weekends and working full time during the day. And YouTube, luckily, became too much. Had to make a choice. His passion was YouTube. So he quit his day job, and what a great accomplishment to be able to do that. Also, though, using Mike Morgan and Melissa as an example, uh, they're putting out content constantly, and it is so much work. So, like anything, if you're going to be successful with it, it's a lot of work. That's something I've kind of learned over the years. I used to see successful people, as far as I know, success is whatever the word is, relative, I guess, um, because there are successful people who have very little money, but they're happy, they're 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 surviving comfortably. That's success. Uh, so, but what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. You see successful people which seem to have really achieved a high level of income. They seem to have it seems like less worry because they can pay their bills easily. Um, but what I noticed, and it took me a long time to notice this, is successful people, they work their tail off. I mean, they work a lot, and it makes you question, do how successful do I want to be? Because the question is, how hard do you want to work? I don't want to I want to enjoy whatever's left of my life as much as I can. I don't want to spend it all working. I mean, I love doing this. I love my job. I love what I do around the property here, but I don't want to have to do it. I want to be able to take time and enjoy this life. So, and I'm not saying you can't do that. Some people are so passionate about what they're doing, that is their life and they enjoy it very much. So it's all different for different people. I sometimes look and I think, I don't want to work that hard. I want to enjoy the benefits, but I don't want to be working, you know, 150 hours a week on something just to be successful. I want to have time. I'm probably preaching to the choir out there with a lot of folks. So, but the point is, you can start tomorrow. You can do it. And as I've seen here, and you've heard other people say in the comments, there's an amazing community within YouTube. For as big as YouTube is, for the billions of people that are on YouTube, and for the millions of videos that are uploaded, I think daily or weekly, hourly, it's just incredible how much content is out on YouTube. You will find your niche, and you will find a community, a smaller community within YouTube, and you get very close. And we see that right here. We see that every Monday night with people coming back week after week, getting to know each other, whether you're content creators or content consumers. There is a great community, and I'm blown away by it. I've met genuine friends through this process, and it really is. It's just awesome. It's just great. So you can start. I'm going to look at some other comments here. I need to I need to put glasses on or move this computer closer or something. Yeah, there you go. Great point, Gary. When creating content to put up on YouTube becomes a job or a chore, he's out. Do it as a hobby and for fun, and that's how it should be. It really should be that way. Um, Years ago, I heard the saying, "Do what you love, and the money will come naturally." I started a business, which happened to be a video production business, back in 1990, and I listened to that mantra. My mother told me at the time, "Do what you love, and the money will come." And I did what I loved for like 20 years, and we survived, but it was not easy. It was really hard. So it wasn't like do what you love and the money will just flow. No, that's not always the case. But your passion for what you're doing should come first. But it was not easy, and I worked really hard at it. But it was difficult for the many weeks when my wife would say, "Do you think you're going to get paid this week? We've got a mortgage payment due. We've got this or that. How about this week? Do you think you're going to get paid this week?" I'm trying. I'm trying. So shouldn't be a chore. Shouldn't be a chore. All right, we don't have a whole lot of time. We're going to wrap up by 8 o'clock. So I wanted to talk to you about some technical stuff. I hope that's of interest to you. If it is, let me know in the comments that it's of interest to you. Again, if you have questions, let me know. One of the first things people wonder is, what kind of camera do I have to get? We're in an amazing technology age right now where you have an incredible camera right here on your phone. I mean, people get the latest phone because they want the newest camera out there. Uh, I was listening to a comedian today on YouTube, and he was talking about technology and the phone, and he said to him, the phone is the least used app on his phone, which is true. These things are amazing. They take video, they take pictures, they surf the internet, they do so much. And to me, the worst performing part of this phone is the phone. You get dropped calls. Uh, so it's so much more than a phone, but the cameras are incredible in these things. and you can start shooting video today with your phone. There are several successful YouTube channels who started out and maybe are still using their phone and a free program like iMovie if you're on a Mac. I guess Windows Movie Maker if you're on Windows. I happen to be using Apple products. I have been since about 1999, 2000, and have been committed to using Apple products for video editing and whatnot. I've got a Windows machine right here next to me. That's my work computer. Works just fine, but I like the Apple uh, system for editing and all that. It's just been stable and good. But you can use this device right here to start with, and it's good stuff. I'm gonna connect this phone. I'm gonna connect this phone so I can show you some stuff. But I have to do it in a clunky kind of way because I'll get feedback from the microphone. So I need to plug this in here, and then I can get into this thing here. Mute that. All right. So I'm gonna put that right there. Right there. Getting fancy now. Getting fancy with two cameras. So let me do this here. See, there we go. So there's the phone. Oops. Let me just check my YouTube. No, just kidding. Anyway, phone app. You can use this guy right here. Doesn't matter if it's an iPhone or an Android or whatnot. Great device to use there. Now, the other thing that's handy to use, because here's one thing I don't like about using the iPhone. I rarely use it for video at all, and that's because it does not have external storage, no removable memory card. I think some of the Androids might, but the iPhone doesn't. I don't like that. It only has limited built-in space, and then you have to offload it from the phone, and that I don't like that. I like a removable media. I like removable media. So the other option then is to get an action camera. So it would be like a GoPro or a DJI Osmo or an Osmo Action, or several other companies make them. You can even get little like action cams on Amazon, and maybe I did for like $50. I don't think I'd recommend them. I don't think they're good enough. But John Ritter actually showed the Osmo Action on one of his videos, and it's a competitor with GoPro. It's actually has a reputation of being more reliable than a GoPro. I've heard of several people who have lost footage from a GoPro. Very frustrating. Although I think the newest GoPro, I've heard that one is doing really well, and the image quality of a GoPro is great. I mean, they're very expensive, they're very good, but there have been some issues. The Action Cam is known for being just rock solid and reliable. I'm sorry, the DJI Action has been known to be really reliable. So how can I oh, there we go. That's what I want to do. I want to get rid of that other little camera for right now. So I got the DJI Action Cam, Osmo Action, because I saw what John Ritter was doing with his, and it's a great little camera. I know that Ross uses one as well, and then the Osmo Action 2 came out last year, a year before. It was kind of a flop. It had overheating issues. I didn't like the way it had the lens was separate from the camera. They snapped together, kind of modular. Maybe it was neat. I never had one. I didn't even really consider it, but the Osmo Action 3 just came out like a month ago, and I ordered one. And I'll tell you why I did. The picture quality, to me, I don't think it's any better than the original. Maybe it's marginally better. I think it has a little bit of bigger sensor, but it's pretty inexpensive, $329. And now you're going to see the Action 1 probably dropping in price if you can get one. I'd still highly recommend that. It's a solid little camera. You kind of can't beat it. So I have one of those. Let's go back to this now. And let me find the right one here. Here it is. So this is the original Osmo action cam, and I've got it in a skeleton cage here, and I have the Movo mic, which also I can thank John for recommending that. It's a shotgun mic, directional, works really well. If you're within 3 feet of the camera, uh, it works pretty well. You get beyond that, it's distant, but for being close up for vlogging style, works really well. In order to plug it into the camera, though, you have to buy this little USB-C adapter that plugs in, and it's a great little device too. So this is a great camera. I would highly recommend it, and it's handy because it's got external media, removable media. It can shoot in 4K. It's got incredible image stabilization. It's a good little camera. Now, like I said, I bought the Action 3, which just came out. It looks incredibly similar. In fact, let me take this apart. Take it completely out of the cage so you can see just the camera compared to the other camera. All right, this is the original Osmo Action. This is the Action 3. It's a little bit bigger, not much. I'm trying to make it so you can see exactly. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit taller. It's pretty much the same, pretty much very similar. Buttons are in a little bit of a different place. The battery goes inside of a door and whatnot. But so these are the two cameras. They're both good. But right now I'm going to talk about the Action 3. And you can see it's got a nice lens cover. You can unscrew the lens cover. That way, if you smash it, you can replace this glass lens. You can probably get neutral density filters if you want to get all fancy. But here are some of the things, some of the reasons I upgraded to this Action 3. A couple things I really like about it. I was hoping it would have exceptionally better image quality than the original, but it doesn't. And not that it's bad, but I was just hoping to be blown away, and I'm not. So, hey, Neil. I see Neil uses the Osmo Action and the Pocket 2. He's going to get the Action 3. And I think, Neil, you use the Canon M50 as well, which is a go-to camera. I'm actually live streaming. The main camera is the Canon M50, which creates an incredibly beautiful image, especially if you get some upgraded lenses. I've got the Sigma 16 millimeter, the Sigma 30 millimeter. It gives you that great blurred background, great in low light. But even the kit lens on the M50 is great. So don't, if you're going up to the next level, consider the M50, now the M50 Mark II. Let's get back to the Osmo Action. So here's Action 3. Here's one thing I really, really like about this. I don't think you could do this on the original Action Cam, but it's got two screens, as you see. A screen on the back and a screen on the front. So if you're vlogging, recording yourself, you can see yourself on that screen. But for those of you who have the original Action Cam, you might notice something here. Something different. The original Osmo Action Cam did not have both screens on at the same time. You had to hit a little side button and switch it to front screen or rear screen. This one, you can have both screens on all the time. And that's so great because sometimes you're shooting a piece of equipment, you're recording a piece of equipment, so you want to see what's on the back screen, then you want to turn the camera and you want to speak to the camera so you can see yourself right there. That is just great. I don't think there's a way to turn both screens on at the same time with the original Action. If there is, let me know. I'd like to know that. But this is one thing that I really like. I've used it a few times, just playing around. I haven't actually produced a video with this yet, but I've been out just testing it out, going through the settings. I love that so much. It also has the Rocksteady stabilization, which is really great. And something that new that this one has, it has horizon balance. So you can take the camera, whether you're recording yourself or mounted on something, and if you tilt the camera, the horizon stays level. So you could even mount the camera on a 45-degree angle, and the image is going to be level. That's pretty neat. I mean, when it comes to new levels of stability, that's a neat thing. So it probably does a lot more things too, and I'm not really going to go through all that tonight. But it is it's touchscreen. Oh, the front screen is touchscreen. That's something new too that the original action cam did not have. This is touchscreen. See, have to swipe up to unlock it, but you can adjust your controls from the front screen now. That's very cool. And the reliability of the DJI touchscreens supposedly has been better than GoPro. Really good touchscreen. Apparently, even if you have your wet fingers on this, like if you're swimming, diving, you can even use it. I don't know if you can use it underwater, the touchscreen, but when you come up out of the water, apparently it works pretty well. The other thing about these, I don't have the little cover off here, but with the cover on, right out of the box, this camera is waterproof. You can take this underwater with you. I don't do any underwater stuff, but that's pretty nice. Let me look for another questions. Sorry, John. He's getting ready to buy one, right? Any questions? Any questions? By the way, if you do have a question that doesn't get answered, feel free to cut and paste it again. Now, here's one of the other reasons I bought this camera, because I bought something else with this camera. I bought the DJI microphone system, which was out of stock for a while. This is the wireless mic, a lot like the Wireless Go by Rode, which I also have, the Wireless Go system. I love that too. I've had good luck with the Wireless Go, but I'm finding that this is even neater. Look at that. Comes with this box that charges the batteries, has a battery in the box. So you put them back in, you're charging all three pieces at the same time. And this is the cool thing here. Oops. This is the receiver that goes on the camera. You've got two transmitters or microphones. That's all they are. The microphone is built in. You can plug in an external if you want to, but this you just clip on, either hide it under your shirt or clip it on. It even comes with a little magnet so you can magnetically clip it to your shirt. Really good quality. That's cool. But here's another thing that's cool. The receiver is one thing. It's touchscreen, so you have a lot of settings in here. Really sensitive touchscreen. You can swipe through and do different settings and whatnot. So that's great. You have a lot of control here with the touchscreen, and then it has this. It has some different pieces that slide into place. Now this is the USB-C plug. There's also an iPhone plug, a Lightning iPhone plug that would plug on here. So let's plug the let's slide the USB-C piece on here. There you go. So that's what it looks like when you put that on. And now this plugs directly into the Action 3. It's plugged right in, and now I have a wireless mic that works with my Action 3 without any kind of wires or cables or anything. It's just plugged in directly. I'm trying to get closer if I can. It's a little overexposed. You can see that little microphone bouncing up and down in the top area there. See on the top right. So direct connection. If you plug in the Lightning cable, you can plug this directly into your iPhone and have a wireless mic for your iPhone. You can use an adapter and plug it into your DSLR camera or other equipment. So that is really a cool thing. I like that a lot. Let me just put that away a second, but good audio is really important. We'll talk about that. Try to talk about that in a little bit later too. Now I bought the kit, which comes with 3 batteries. It also comes with this selfie stick, and there's this new magnetic base, where you click the camera on, and it's magnetic. Plus, it has little claws that lock it in place. But you just can click it off, click it on. This selfie stick is about 5 feet long, so you can extend that out. Pretty neat thing. But I also have, and that I use a lot for when I'm using the tractor and whatnot, is I just bought this too, this magnetic mount, and I put the DJI mount on this, so it locks into place. Didn't even click. That's it, locks into place. This has a magnetic mount. I can stick this to the tractor, to the hood, to the fender, to the ROPS, and I've got, infinitely adjustable positions with it. It's really a handy thing. Pretty neat. I love the magnetic base. And I even, where did I put it? I even homemade a little plate for my tripod. Did I leave it over there? I don't even know where it is. I had all kind of stuff all over the place here. Anyway, I took a piece of like 16th inch metal, and I welded a 1/4-20 nut to it, and that way I can put that little piece of metal on my tripod, and then when I want to use this with a tripod, I just snap it onto my tripod. Now I've got a full tripod for this. So a lot of different things you can do with this. So let me see if there are any questions for that. I'm kind of going quick here, but I want to just go over a few things with you. So yeah, Neil, I don't know if you have the mic system, but you're quoting it there, and it's a neat system. I really am happy with it. I'm probably more excited about the mic system than anything else, just because it's so easy to hook up and it's smaller. Let's compare it to the Rode Wireless Go, which again, I really like the Wireless Go. And the other thing is you can have you've got two transmitters, so you could be interviewing someone. Each can have a mic on. You can split the channels right and left, so when you're editing, you can pull one or the other. The Wireless Go 2 has 2 mics, and the DJI mic also has 2 mics. Something that was really unheard of until just a few years ago. So that's exciting. But anyway, here's the Wireless Go mic. Also has the built-in microphone, but you can add a external mic if you want to put a lapel mic or something. So here's the Wireless Go, and here's the DJI mic. So they're very similar in size, but you can see that the DJI is much, maybe almost half the width of the Rode, which is a square. Thickness-wise, they're very similar. So they're both really good. I like them quite a bit, and they both have little dead cats that go on top. I don't have it in front of me right now. I have it over here. One sec. And the little bag of tricks that it comes with. So the little wind muff here comes for both the Rode and the DJI mic come with these. But this is neat because you can record out in windy conditions just by, it's a little clunky to put this on because it's so small. But once you find it's like a little cam lock. You find oh, I'm not putting it in the right place. There we go. I was trying to put it on the wrong one. There you go. Put it in, turn it a 1/4 turn, and now you have this little dead cat, as they call it in the industry, little wind muff there, and that blocks the wind noise when you're shooting in the wind. Of course, it makes it more significant. Looks like kind of like a flower on there, doesn't it? So that's it. Let me put that back. Maybe I should have made some notes and sort of had an agenda to follow here, but that's all right. So Ross had a question about the lens being removable. Yeah, I was showing that, Ross, that you could unscrew the lens cover. So it's not the lens that's removable, but there's a clear lens cover that you can remove. And this one has like a little rubber ring around it, which the original Osmo Action didn't have that. So a little bumper protection on there. So yeah, pretty neat. Arnie's saying that the Osmo Action is $299. Action 3. That's impressive. I know that there's they're having a sale now. It's like Prime Day, but if you go directly to the DJI site, they're having like DJI days or whatever it's called today and tomorrow. So if $299, what a great deal, because $329 is a good price. I don't know, Arnie, let folks know if you're seeing that on Amazon or if you're seeing that on the DJI website, but that's great. Really good. Really good. And, maybe I'll put some, if you're watching this after the fact, maybe I'll put some links in the description of some of this equipment that I use. I'll put Amazon links, which are, affiliate links. So when you click on those links, you do support the channel. It doesn't cost you any more to do that. But by going to Amazon through my portal here, Amazon recognizes that I sent you there, and they give us a small commission of anything you buy. So I'll share some links in the description. Look for those later on. Come back to the video, look for those, and click on those if you want. So thank you. Thank you, Tom. Indie Tommy Tips. That'd be fun to be on QVC. I'd have to practice a little bit more, I think, before that. And David says it is a little bit like QVC. I'm not getting anything for selling this stuff. Unless you do go to Amazon and click on one of my links, then I'll, then the channel will get a little commission. But yeah, good point, John. I do like that too about the. I don't necessarily like that the wireless Go has a glossy finish. That's okay. But I would prefer that this just be like a flat black finish, and the DJI does have a flat black finish, which is very nice. Very nice. The Tin Barnes asking a question about the battery life. I can tell you that the battery life, I can shoot almost all day long with the Rode Wireless Go 2. It's I think it's supposed to have like a 7-hour battery life. I don't usually leave it on for 7 hours, but when I'm out recording a project, I might be out there 4 hours, 6 hours or so. And I turn the mic off if I'm taking a break or anything, but I pretty much get all day out of one of these mics. I have not used the DJI all day yet, but I think it has similar battery life. And the cool thing, though, about the DJI mic, again, is that it comes with this really cool battery case that has a battery self-contained and charges the mics for you. So you can get, I think, a couple full charges out of this brick. So if you are taking a break while you're shooting, just throw the mic back in the case and let it charge, and you can get, I think I read that, I don't know if it was the mic system or the camera. One of them, though, you can get 80% charge in like 18 minutes. So really quick charge. The other cool thing with the, where is it? I swear I had it here. It's probably right in front of me. No, it's over there. All right. I'll go get it. Wait here. When you buy the more expensive Osmo Action 3 kit, which comes with 3 batteries, it comes with that selfie stick, but it also comes with a battery case, which is like the mic. It's a charging case. That is really valuable. This is, let me lose your comment there. Sorry. So this is the case you get with the Action 3 when you buy the, I forget what it's called, but you buy the upgraded version, which has the options with it. And this has a little flip up lid, and you can charge 3 batteries with the case. So you can throw this in your bag, have this with you. You can spend 1 battery, and you can throw the battery in while that's charging. You take the other 2 out, or take 1 out. So that's really cool that you'll run all day, I think, with this system. So neat thing, very neat. And and while I was over there at the desk, here's that little plate that I fabricated for myself. I just took a piece of 16th inch sheet metal. I did this one day when I was in a hurry, so I really did a sloppy weld. I just took a nut, a 1/4-20 nut, and I welded it in place. And then I just mount this to my 1/4-20 tripod mount. And then when I want to take the action cam and use it on a tripod, I just stick it to the tripod, and now I've got that. So little fabrication there. I might make another one of these out of thicker metal sometime, because it has come in pretty darn handy. So, but that was just a quick little thing there. Let me see if I have any questions, and then I want to show you something else here. Oh, it's powering down automatically. You can set it to power down if you're not recording, to power down after like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I forget. But anyway, that it was just shutting off because it saves battery power that way. There's also a DJI Mimo app where you can connect the camera to your phone, and you can control it from your phone. You can see the image on your phone. You can download the files from the camera to your phone. That's really neat. The other thing I've been using with this lately, just playing with it, and the Action 1 has this feature too, but it has voice control, and it works with the wireless mic. I was out, the short video I did the other day with the tractor and the grapple, I had the mic on. I would put the camera out on the front of the tractor, and using voice control, I would just say, start recording, and it would start recording. And then if you want to pause, you just say stop recording, and it'll stop recording. I'm not comfortable with knowing that it always hits those. So if it's something critical, I'm not going to trust that voice control. But even if you're vlogging, and instead of fumbling with the record button, you just hold that like that, and you just say start recording, and it just goes. Oh, you can also shut it off. You want to see that? I'll show you here. Let's put both cameras up. Oh, I just hit remove. There we go. Both cameras up. Oh, I'm recording right now. You can see. It's so hard. See the red on the top there. Stop recording. It stopped. See? Oh, it turned. Oh, you know why it turned off? Because I just used the record button to power on the camera. That's called quick shot or something. Anyway, though, you get the point there. I would have that. Now I'll say start recording. Didn't do it. Start recording. Why is it not doing? Start recording. See, that's why I don't trust this, because it doesn't always do it. I'm not sure why. I think that's the right term. Start recording. Yeah, it did. Maybe it didn't like the way I said it. It's recording now. Stop recording. And then you can say shut down. And it turns off. Pretty neat. I don't know that the technology is quite there yet, but that's kind of a handy little feature, I think. There you go, Phil. Ed's passion is showing. Yeah, I'm kind of geeking out on this stuff. I know a little bit, but what can I say? Yeah, Arnie's jokingly going to go out and borrow $5,000. I'm telling you, you don't need anything to start a YouTube channel. You got a phone. That's all you need to start with. That's going to be your first thing is decent video from a phone, but everything makes pretty decent video today. The other thing is you've got to get decent audio eventually, whether it's a shotgun mic or the wireless system. At some point, you're going to really focus on audio. If you don't have any peripheral audio, is that the right word? Audio peripherals? Then just be aware and record your audio when you're close to your camera, whether you're using your phone. Be close to your phone. Don't have it set up 10 feet away and think it's going to pick up your voice. That's not going to work. So you have to think about your videos. Any talking sections of your video, you're going to need to be right there in front of the camera talking. And then you can use the camera for wide shots of other things. But anything where your voice is going to be on camera, if you don't have external audio, just make sure that you're within 2 feet, 3 feet of that camera for recording audio, and you'll get pretty good audio. And be aware of your surroundings, whether it's wind or whatnot, or just road noise, airplanes. You just have to be conscious of the sound around you. But you can start today. You don't need $4,999, Arnie. You can start with what you have. And if you get more into it, then of course you'll spend more. So yeah. Yeah, John, I think you're right about your drone hand signals. I never used that. I had that with my Mavic, which I think you have the original Mavic Air. Um, I never messed with that. I'm not sure if the Mavic Air 2S even does that or not. I haven't used that too much. All right. Thank you, Chris, for geeking out with me. Appreciate that. Any other? Yep, there you go. David, start with the best audio you can. If you start learning about doing YouTube, of course, the greatest thing about YouTube is you can learn everything about YouTube on YouTube. It's all there. I mean, so many people are professionals and they share information. You can learn so much. You'll hear people say time and time again that audio is like 80% of your video. You can get away with grainy video. You can get away with, well, not real super shaky video. People aren't going to tolerate that. But if it's stable and the video quality is not great, you can get away with that. But you can have beautiful video, and if your audio is lousy, people are going to click off. They don't want any part of it. I've seen that myself. Um, I've seen videos that look great. They're shot on like a DSLR camera, but again, the person's 10, 15 feet away. You can't really hear them. It just turns you off. So audio is so important. Can't stress that enough. Yeah, we're going to do the sticker giveaway here in just a minute. I promise. We're wrapping. This is such a quick thing, or so much to talk about that if you're interested in this kind of stuff, maybe we'll do a special live stream dedicated just to this. Maybe we'll do it for a couple hours. I could talk for a while about this, and maybe we can invite some other content creators to come on and chat about it as well. But one question from John. He wants to see the selfie stick again. Sure, John. Here it is. It's really well made. It's probably aluminum. You can put that magnetic mount on it. Here's the other thing it comes with that kit. It comes with a type of skeleton case, and what I don't like is it doesn't have a cold shoe on it for mounting anything. I don't know how you do that if you want to mount a mic on this or something, but it comes with this skeleton case, which gives it some protective gear. But the thing about the skeleton case is you've got the mag lock type thing there. I know that's an Apple term, mag lock, but the magnetic base, and then with the skeleton case, you can also mount it vertically. For those of you who want to shoot vertical videos, which everybody's doing these days, but instead of editing and cropping your videos, you can just shoot native vertically this way, which is kind of handy. So I haven't really done that yet. I like to just shoot horizontal and crop it. But so here's the selfie stick. Again, it's long. So since I'm using this camera, John, I'll show you. It's long. It's really, like I said, it's about 5 feet long. There's the camera. Wait. There's the camera. How about that? Now, what's neat about this, you can get creative with these too, because again, you can connect the camera to your phone with that Mimo app. So you could be holding your, this is so far away you can't see the screen, but you could have your phone connected to this and like this, and then you could look at your phone and see what the camera's shooting. Then you can like shoot over, a wall or something, like that, which sounds horribly voyeuristic, and I don't mean anything by that, but I'm just thinking, what could you shoot over? Anyway, you can you could do that. you could shoot, what if you want to see like way up high? Like what if you're shooting a combine? We'll make this tractor related again. You're shooting a combine. You want to get way up top and see that? You can hold this, between your arm and the stick. You're now almost 10 feet off the ground. Probably are. Maybe more than that. Maybe 12 feet. But you can use it collapsed. I was using it today outside a little bit. Just slightly extended, maybe 16 inches or so, pointed like that. You can have the stick out of the shot, and it's a neat look. So there you go. All right. One last thing here. What else? What else? We mentioned the drones. We don't have time to talk about that because we're at the end already. But I had the original DJI Mavic Air. Loved it. The only thing I didn't like about it was it had pretty limited battery runtime. I wanted a drone with longer air time, so I went with the Mavic Air 2S. Really pleased with this. I liked the original Mavic Air better in some ways. It had more manual control of the camera functions. It could live stream directly from the drone. This one can't, not easily anyway. But this thing is great. I love it. DJI makes fantastic drones, which is what gave me the confidence to buy their camera and the audio gear. Good stuff. The other thing is with the Canon M50, that has crummy little batteries too. So I have these external battery packs, and I just I've got a dummy battery in the camera, and I plug a wire into the battery pack because the M50 is usually on the tripod. So dummy battery plugged into one of these battery packs will run that camera for days. I mean, just days. So love that as well. Let's do a sticker giveaway, shall we? Because we're wrapping up here, and I want to honor your time, as they say. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to enter the word as I show it here. This is open to anybody who wants to play. Only thing is, if you had won in the past, we ask that you don't enter. Look at that. I like this 2-camera thing. That's kind of neat, isn't it? So this is what we're playing for. So anyway, you're going to enter the phrase as you see it on the screen, and then we'll do this. Here you go. Enter this word. Hashtag tuber, T-U-B-E-R. Is that a word? I don't know, but it is tonight. We'll see who's going to win these stickers tonight. All right. And the entries are coming in now. We're about due for a sticker giveaway. We'll do the maybe the bumper sticker next time, because we do that every fourth giveaway. We do the bumper sticker. Because this is, we're getting to the point where almost everybody's won, it seems like. So, let me look at some comments while these are going by. Well, comments like, Joshua Talk with Gary. Ross is still on here. Hey, Ross. Thanks for giving up your Thanksgiving for us. Chris, that's right. Hashtag tuber. Gus, who already won, is being funny. Very interesting show tonight. Thank you, Gus. Really, if you enjoy this, let me know, because this could be totally boring for people who are not content creators. They may not care so much about this, but there's so much that goes on behind the scenes for YouTube content creation that I think it's fascinating, because I'm one who does it. All right. Okay, a lot of definitions for tuber out there. Doesn't matter. We could make up a word, and that's all that matters. All right, I'm going to hit the draw button. There's a 1 in 14 chance to win it tonight, because out of all these people watching, only 14 people have entered, which means so many other people have won. So I'm going to think about doing some kind of other combo giveaway, and that way everybody can enter. But it's got to be something small, like a sticker, because I can't be shipping a product around the world. Like, heaven knows I'm not going to ship a candy bar to David again. Jeez. Sorry, David, that was fun, and I would do it again for you. And you were so kind to return the favor and send some Canadian candy to me. So So that was really, really fun. All right, let's get ready to draw this. And that way I won't keep you any longer tonight. Oh, now a 1 in 15 chance. All right, let's do it. Let's see who wins. Drum roll. Terry Gilliard. Terry, congratulations, Terry. That's exciting. I see a little Kubota tractor there on your profile picture. That's awesome. Terry, congratulations. Here's what I need for you to do. Shoot me an email, Terry, at contactmcgtv@gmail.com. Let me know that you were the sticker winner for tonight's giveaway, which is Monday, October 10th. And I will get these stickers out to you in the mail. What I need is your name, your mailing address, your postal address, and I'll get these right out to you. So, Terry, congratulations. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And that's my email address. So be sure to come back next week. I should be here next week. I think so. Plan to be here every Monday unless something else comes up. But yeah, we're normally here every week. Any final questions before we part? I don't think so. But I am cliche to say I'm really glad you're here. I'm humbled every Monday when I come here, and so many of you come back week after week for watching the videos and being so supportive of that. This is the community I was talking about earlier when I was saying you've sort of formed this community or joined this community of viewers, of other content creators. It's really fantastic. So thank you for that. Hey, John and Neil, the folks who are going to this Equip Expo, be safe. Have a great time. I look forward to seeing your pictures and your videos. Tell the gang that I said hi and that maybe I'll see them next time, because it just looks like a great time for folks to get together. So be safe and have fun out there in Louisville, which should still be decent weather this time of year. I think I would say so. And for those of you at home, I hope you have a great week. It's only Monday, so what a great way to start out the week. We love doing this. Really appreciate it. So have a great week. Have a safe week. And I just thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you next time.